Clarify this one. I mentioned a few times, 2 times at least, but I didn't get to clarify without outline. The outline, I have memories, but so bad to remember. So I have some more details to explain. I think it's very important. So, there was son, the Buddha's holy hand, they put him down. There are 4 Maras, they holding the mudra of concentration, they holding a begging bowl with nectar, and then these ones. So the Srinivas are having destroyed the 4 Maras. The gross 4 Maras, subtle 4 Maras. Subtle is to do with the subtle obscuration. But I don't know the details how to define the subtle 4 Maras. So this one, this having destroyed, there was son. The Gara want to so just tell you from my notes. So you have a clear idea. It's very important. Yeah. So the FPMT evil being with garlands of flowers. That's all said. So it has a 4. It has a 4 underage. Something. So there are Mara, top of Preta. So what they do, these are 5 things, shooting the 5 arrows. So Tabarchaba. The first title, there's in normal text, there's Tabarchaba. Maybe the arrogance, arrogance, so here is Tapachava. It causes a fight, Tapachava. Then next one, Mongwachava. It causes ignorance. To be ignorant. And the Kundu Mongwachava, extremely, Kundu Mongwachava, always to be ignorant. It causes always to be ignorant. So I think, well, in the world, people have such weird world things. I don't know, but such incredible growth things that I didn't understand and interpret the wrong way. Then you live the life in that so long, your whole life, so difficult to change the concept. You cannot change. I mean, for example, I don't know what this is. This is might be much more simple gurus, I think. For example, could be well, this might be even more gross. I mean, we have a Nepali man called Ram, who was a cook. For a long time he worked, early times when we were living in the Nepalese king's astrology house for many years, and of course I began Zina, the Russian, the nun. So you see, one day he told us, I think in the old monastery, I think he told us one day. So we were talking about sacrifice. They are Hindu, kind of a strong Hindu. So sacrifice animal on those sacrificing days. And there's one time each year. Normally on Saturday and Sunday, in the holy places, they say Hindus, and they sacrifice, like the Paping or certain, where the statue of Lhamo, this tongue stretched out. But then there's 1 year, there's 1 week or something very, I think in Nepal might have the most play in the world. I don't know, I didn't see the rest of the world as well. Nepal might be the most famous sacrificing animal due to Hindu religion. So I think might be, so far countries I've seen, but I didn't see all, so it's terrible. So here Raja Ram explained to me, when they kill goat, they spring water, they throw water on the body. They throw water, then goat does like this, like a shake's body. So then he believes, he says, that means it's okay to be killed. The goat is giving permission to be killed, and this he obviously believes. But water, God doesn't know, so something the water threw on his backside, on his head. He would do this. He would do this. So it's okay to be killed him. That makes sense. Totally doesn't make sense. This is so ignorant. So there are many things like this in the world that people believe. They don't analyze. So ignorant. So that, you see. They live with their life, hold their life with the concept. So you throw water and do the shaking, so that means God said, okay, give permission to be killed. And they sent kill to over the blood. Yeah, so that. I just remembered I mentioned, but all the people, some so gross and so was totally false, and then it's so believe so strongly in that, and then the whole life doesn't change. When they create so much unbelievable harm to others. Listen to me, who want happiness, who don't suffer like yourself, like who sacrifice animals, like themselves. Not just sacrifice animals, the books that want happiness, or maybe they believe in heaven, I'm not sure. What's the purpose of sacrifice? Anyway, it's for the happiness, for something for the animal. Anyway, so, I don't know. Anyway, kundu mangwa cheba. So extremely, all the time you should be ignorant. Kundu mangwa cheba. So more than people, mangwa cheba. First mangwa cheba, then kundu mangwa cheba, it may be more, much more ignorant than driver, something like that. Then Jawa Chaba. You know what do you call? From the mouth, from the mouth. So many people they do that on Sundays. When what? When the bubbles come from mouth. What do you call? Epileptic. Yeah. So huh? What? Is it called epileptic? Yes. Gotcha. Yeah. The Baksa, when we were taking teaching from his own song, but I think that may be the first time taking teaching. So there was one monk, he always gets sick on Sundays. Shatta monk. Always get that epileptic on Sunday. So there are people like that. Sometimes there are people who always get on Sundays. Jawa Cheba. Then Semeva Cheba. I thought maybe unconscious. Semeva Cheba is unconscious. I thought maybe a coma, like coma. These things. Coma. But I heard person can't speak. Can't recognize. But I think maybe can hear voice. Maybe I heard. Do you know coma?
Yes.
Huh?
You can hear voices.
What?
You can hear voices in a coma.
You can hear? Have you been in a coma before?
No. Not this life.
What? What? What?
I said not in this life.
Yeah. So I thought same habits about unconsciousness, but also maybe coma. Yeah. So this includes something. Yeah, I heard they can hear noise. That's what I heard. There's one Tibetan man came from Tibet. I think maybe he was ex-monk. Ex-monk, maybe from Lhasa. I don't know. He wanted to come to Gabon to see me, but it didn't happen. Then he came to America. He died. So our ex-Namgyal monk, who was a very good student, debater in Namgyal. So Namgyal monks, the fundraising, they came with the Saint Mandela through that. They came, but he didn't. But then he didn't go back. In the Mongolia, he was asked to debate Tangal Rinpoche. He did two issues. So he did, since it went well. So after coming back, there was time to examination. So the monks, I don't know who said he didn't need examination because what debate he did in Mongolia, that would be enough. It's not Tutin, what's it? Tutin, something like that. New York. So, well, together with Lung from Capital, which in the Yangchen's house in New York. Nun in Yangchen's house. Wow, I don't know why I'm talking him. Yeah, so he invited the man, Tibetan man, in the coma. That man came from Tibet. So he brought me there to help him. So I was trying to recite this first thing. If you hear this, you never get reborn lords. That time if you hear, that time if you hear, you don't get reborn lords. So that's which I mentioned also Santa Fe. Later asked what to do. So at the time of death, somebody's dying, what you should do? So I asked one. So I said, you should do that first. Not it wasn't people to no, you must say loudly to the other person can hear. If the other person hears before dead or was dying, then it doesn't get about Lord. So I was doing also that. Then after that, I did. I think maybe I've done medicine with them. I'm not sure.
Yep.
Huh?
Yep.
So medicine with that. I think maybe I don't remember, but the Bajrayogini, the Satya Lama, Thai gave this prayer to be born pure land, Tabakaju. So I may have recited that. So anyway, so as we because he expected to see me in Nepal, but I was not there. So when I came to the prayer, so when he heard the prayer, he couldn't speak. Couldn't recognize, but I think he could hear, because he knows. I think he knows. He knows. I heard it was a Kabun Unze sheriff. He yes, some of their friends and this maybe ex-monk knew. When chanting Lama Chapa and Bajrayogini, all these things. But you see, when he heard my noise, my voice, he was trying to listen, even though I could not recognize, but he was trying to listen. Who is this? He was trying to listen. Yeah, like that. Of course he would know. He was trying to listen. Who's this person? What's that? Like that. So I think maybe maybe coma. Well, I heard they could hear, but anyway, so this Tibetan man could hear, cannot recognize. But it's the beginning when who is the person? So you can see that. Also pay attention. Yeah, so that. So I think after 7 days, maybe he died. I'm not sure. Yeah. Okay. So, Tabacheva, Mawacheva, Kundu Mawacheva, Jawacheva, Semevacheva. So this they should arrow the 5 delusions like this. So what they do is the practitioner of the path to enlightenment, it causes to a fight with others. Situation the kind of has mixed with the things to debate, to fight each other. It was a sort of contend situation. To contend this situation, mistakes, to fight. Like that, it causes to fight. How you are. So, like that. So this you have to see, you have to understand due to spiritual, persuade the mind. Persuade the mind to act that way. To get angry and to fight and, Then second, it causes the error, shooting and delusions, just shooting, which is in thought. So it causes sleepy, and sleepy, drowsy, and dizzy, not dizzy, not dizzy. So dizzy is a kind of a mind, attached to the happiness of this life, attached to happiness of this life, pleasure of this life. It makes the mind distracted. You see, being attached to the pleasure of this life, then mind distracted into and stop meditating, and stop meditating sadhana or the lamdrimbo, and you see, that's that. Maybe to watch football, to watch TV, to watch the football match, or things like that, the pleasure of this life. Dance, singing. I watched last night Bhutanese dance. I watched last night Bhutanese dance. Very nice, beautiful. Bhutanese dance, different from Tibetan. Is something very beautiful. So like that, you see. Anything, I don't know. Yeah, so like that, you see. Distraction of. So distraction from Dharma practice, distraction from meditation. So many things like that. Because of that attachment to the pleasure of this life, to Z, not to Z, to Z. So then your mind doesn't allow meditation or Dharma. This, the mind of Sutra, Tantra, or the Buddha Dharma, it's a meditation. so distracted away. So like that. It causes the sleepy, drowsy, dizzy. I don't know. Is there special translation? Dizzy. Huh? Yeah, that needs to translate. Dizzy. So dizzy is a mahara, zi is a medicine. That's the du then contains the delusion. Zi is a medicine, so that depends on which level which level of teaching. So the culture then what cross-relating the high tantra is there. That can be, for example, the root of samsara, ignorance holding the I, truly exists, while it's not, while it exists mere name. So, that's zi is medicine, the ultimate wisdom, related to highest tantra, the ultimate wisdom, non-dual, the ultimate wisdom of non-dual bliss and voidness. So it's that's related to the highest tantra. That's the real one. So if you achieve that clarity in the life, then you're the one who achieves enlightenment. So can relate to zi like this, can relate to, yeah. So anyway, so here the zi. So the zi, this means the old Dharma, the attachment to this life pleasure, that makes you distract into those other many of those other things. Depend on individual, the law like that, or so many other different things will be attached to them. So distracted, due to attachment, to get distracted in those. Then, you see, then Kasuri, you waste the time and don't get to practice Dharma. So don't get to, you miss the Dharma practice, spend time practicing Dharma, so mind gets distracted. Wasted completely. So many hours, so there was the TV or the iPad or without reason, just looking for pleasure, and then kind of not important reason, looking for pleasure. So kind of that distracted. There are many others, different persons. So, yeah, duzi, yangwache. Nimu duzi yangwache. So the causes. You have to recognize. Then, particular, it means to be attached. Next, particularly it causes attachment. in particular to sex pleasure, attached to the sex pleasure. Particular, what meant for us, attachment. Then even that particular to the sex pleasure. To change the recognition. Do you look to change the recognition? So even you didn't have before, but now change your mind. Do you look? Then particular harms those who renounce household life. Rabdu chungala tsawa. And harms to particular those who renounced household life. So you see, for example, I think I mentioned before. In the dream, they manifested women, probably for women, and those men whom they attach, whom they are easy to get attached. Maybe like that. So here, put men over here. Well, I think it depends on the person. I think, of course, I think can be also woman to woman. However, in the dream, they matters this shooting the error of delusion. It manifests a woman. Then makes to arise attachment. Then makes to have sex, and then to lose essence of body, the calm. Essence of body is the of the sperm, essence, which is the essence of body, that makes to lose. Then they manifest into your relatives, and then they delay you to the Dharma practice, to the virtue. Nidu Sokti, Gejur, Lui Ningbo Kam Nyambaches. And Nidu Sokti, Gejur short jukes. Like, for example, you want to retreat, and then your relatives kind of push you, sort of ask you, there's no rush for that, or you're going to much later, first do this, first, something about pleasure of this life. And they all retreat, looking to later or something like that. They make you to delay your practice, Dharma practice, or retreat, or things like that, your relatives. So sort of manifest into your relatives, kind of use the mind to harm you, they delay your practice, Dharma practice. So that's normal thing that happens. Then you think, then because you are relative, so advice, supposed to do this, then you're going to, it doesn't matter, you're going to do much later or something, then you think it's really true, or you agree with the relatives, so then you see, then you don't get down to practice Dharma, so see. So this very common thing happens. Even for the Tibetans. Then makes to be attached to food and drink and women and songs and dance, so forth. Make to remember, then attach to that. Then so many ways, up to man, so many ways. You see, the celibacy, you took celibacy life. See, to not have sex, celibacy life. Then so many ways the martyrs, you see, then by shooting the arrow delusion, then so many ways they kind of try to bring down, try to break your celibacy vow. So many ways trying to you to not live in celibacy, in the dharma, in the virtue, in that morality. So many ways then trying to bring down you trying to bring you down from that dharma practice, morality. So cause you immoral. Like that. So some of those are main thing what it causes, the martyrs. So it's good to know these things. Very important. So when a new idea comes, you're ordained, or the lay, because it was Kava or lay, you have to there's yes, for 5 precepts, but within the 5 precepts there's celibacy. There's also like that. For example, Kandala Dhammasala, she took this from his own as 5 precepts with the celibacy. So at the beginning when she came from Tibet, so many lamas, I think his own son, the true incarnate lama, so many other lamas, they want they casually consort or some, I'm not sure what do you call wife. So even I think even some a lama who has very high realization in Tibet asked His Holiness to ask Kandala, so His Holiness did mention to her, very high lama who has related to very high Tantra realization, and she didn't listen. So I was told by Sangbo, it's Kandala's attendant. She was looking at the portraits in the room, and then she said, why you need to involve? I said, why you need to involve creating samsara? That's what she said. Why you need to involve in creating samsara? So, many they want, so they shouldn't listen. Really, including Kagachin Tamba and then also like that. Many lamas. So with the many methods, tap to me, Sangju Babasi, Timachi the church. so many methods to bring down the celibacy vow and make it immoral, make the mind stained, make the personal life stained, not stainless, stained, impure. Oh, this is what they want. Maharaj, what they want to do. So, the four Maharaj, then, four Maharaj, pursue the mind, or the person, and then who preserve Dharma, teaching Buddha, their vow, Vinaya. See, they take the life of that practitioner who preserved Dharma, teaching Buddha. And they take the life of that and they take the life of the Dharma, who preserve Dharma. And they cause harm to the body. They cause harm to the body. Then here, please understand this. Sometimes namla sungmen wa ten, so those who are meditative, firm contemplation, those who are meditative, then the Maharaj, they show ugly forms. Try to disturb them, make them frightened or like that. Meditative, so see. So the Maharaj, they show ugly form. Then also uninteresting sound. Many uninteresting sound makes them frightened. So, North Africa. North Africa? None. South Africa, not North Africa? Huh? Yeah, what Africa? South. Yeah, so she was trying to sing Mauritania, but here so much noise. Waterfall, water, no, so much water, waterfall, so much noise. When she was trying to sing, but yeah, very, very disturbing. Very, very disturbing. Yeah, you see, she was still trying, but yeah, it was like that. And then, when she was doing a retreat in Wasaling, there was one hermitage called Lama Tsongkhapa hermitage. So there was a noise, music. What was that? What was that noise? Lama Tsongkhapa cave. I mean music. Yes, music. So music, she could hear music. She could hear music in that place. Then 3 years, sometime later, she did another retreat in Tabakata, this. Which place is that in France?
In the mountain.
What is it called? Huh?
In France, yes.
Huh?
In the Alp mountain. In the mountains.
In the Alp mountain. okay, in the old mountain. So there's one old student couple. What's his name? What's his name? Daniel and Sylvan. They both land there, the people church. So then, within that, I think 2 years, yeah. But when she started, again noise, French music. French music is French. It's very interesting. Because she's French. Because she's French, music is French. And sometimes interesting music. You have to know that. You have to be familiar with this experience. So the devil's son, this Mara, tried to harm for the retreat. You understand? You have to know that. You have to know that. You see, otherwise, when that happens, you don't know, So she's French, so she has French music. And even music that she knows. Yeah? Yeah, she. Oh, you have to know that. You have to know these things. Because what is it's like the harms. Do not practice Dharma, doesn't let to practice Dharma, doesn't let to meditate. You understand? So therefore, you see, you have to know that. Therefore, in Dharma text, before you begin to read, there are pujas, satas. There are many things to do. You have to know that. Why? There are a lot of pujas to do before. You have to know that. You think it's so easy, like that. You see, not like that. You think it's so easy, not like that. You think it's so simple, so easy, not like that. That's why that's why in the text, instruction to do. Yeah, you see, pujas, they're mentioned. Tatas and this and this and that, but yeah, but it's about 35 person. What does it mean? Yeah, don't you count Bible? Yeah, before the retreat, yeah. Oh, then you can do it, yeah, without problem, yeah. That's see, so you can do it. Otherwise, then it's many problems, yeah. I tell you, you have to know that. That's why the text describes all those practices to do before the retreat. You understand? You have to know that. But also the Maras. You see, the Maras, they show you as Buddha's holy body, which is Tsembeteba. So they manifest as a Buddha's holy body, look like Buddha. Holy body, adorned with the holy sign, holy sign and exemplification. They show that Buddha was retreating like that. You see? Then, by showing that person believes, I was Buddha. The person believes, I was Buddha. Then you get so much pride. So the reason is to disturb you. So you get so much pride and lump sum arrogance. So don't let you practice Dharma. They disturb you. They also do that. So just seeing because look like Buddha's holy body, just seeing not necessarily is positive. So Maras can, to harm you, they can do that. Shaped like Buddha, then sign exemplifications, all those long ears, this, so then you feel so much pride and arrogance. Then you see, then it's then it pollutes. I mean, it disturbs to practice Dharma. So if you see for aspect of Buddha or deity or something like that, then you see numberless deities, whatever aspect, numberless deities absorbed to that. Numberless deities are absorbed to that. If it becomes more manifested, then it's okay. It's okay, correct. It's okay. But if you do the absorption, numberless Buddhas, deities absorb, and the same deity absorb from 10 directions, absorb to that, then if it's wrong, it's the Mara manifest of you, then it disappears. And it's mentioned in the text. Not that I have written, but it's mentioned in the text. So if something happens, what to do, how to do, you see. So you visualize blessing or however from 10 directions, the deity, that deity, then that disappears. And then that's Mara. If it's not disappeared, then that's the real one. Okay, so that. So this is a little more description about the life we do. You understand? Otherwise, usually, I want this. It's my mantra. I want this. You think yourself. No, you have no idea. Your mind is persuaded by the Mara. You have no idea. And all the communist society and all, much of the communist, all the communist society, like this, are persuaded by the Mara, by spirits. So that, but it's not known in the West yet. Of course, not known about karma, not known about reincarnation, not known about past spiritual life. The basic things not discovered yet by the society, by the society. Even though they, of course, now they're increasing more are now understanding. Even the individual people who remember past spiritual life, who can see other people's past spiritual life. But that's the individual people's experience, but the society, not yet. So, I'm not yet developed those educations, those Dharma education. So now you can see, the devil's son. No, this is not just word. Subdued, destroyed devil's son. The Mara of devil's son. See, you understand? Very, very dangerous. Very dangerous. You understand? You have to recognize. You have to understand. So when these things come, you have to recognize. There's the harm of Mara. You understand? Then you can protect your karma. You can protect your vow. You can protect your karma continuously. Then, then strength, encourage, challenge, and encourage. Let us continue complete life in Dharma, life in vows, and so this. This. So you need to pay attention your life. Just short. Finishing. I think finishing now. I thought it would take a few days. So I thought not finishing, not start to learn the path to enlightenment. Maybe this, not even this, not finished. Have to start next time. So I think this is the last one. Chisi ngai temba drowa namla pemba dirni barkyurba tisi shendi tisi shenla chodu pemba deba kyuji never ji. So the past the root commentary, the Nagarjuna made verses. Buddha taught in rules, but Nagarjuna made in the verses. And then the better commentary by Mongolian Lama, Losang Khasa, Ngabalde, not Losang, Ngabalde. There's maybe 5 collections of teachings. I think 5 volumes in the body. So I think he's writing. So on the true truth, the teachings on true truth. So I received Ginsen, which has the oral transmission. But I didn't take all the 5. I should have taken that time. So then, by now I've received. It says it's as a longer takes time, many lamas pass away. So then more rare the lineage. So, but I took only the true truth. That's my first teaching. Not that first teaching. First teaching was when he was at Dharamsala running the FPMT center, director of the FPMT center, I mean the Kashmir, after Harvey?
Before.
Huh?
Before Harvey.
After Harvey? Huh? Before? Before Harvey? After who? Peter?
Jackie.
Huh?
After Jackie.
After Jackie?
After Jackie, before Harvey.
Huh? Yes, she said. So I've created many bad karma. At Tushita, he was at Tushita, he needed to discuss with me with all the letters and things. So then I said, I fixed one time, but then the one time he came, so I said, no letter. Then they made him too angry for, I think, how many times I did?
Twice.
At least twice.
I'm sorry.
Twice. When it came the time, he came down. Then I was in the Lama's new house, down, not inside, the outside. So then I said, oh, letter. And then so I go to Lung. During that time, wound disease. So I wanted him to receive the, it's called the money harden. You have to know, money harden. So for the lung, immediately for the lung, this Kashmir, I think when the Lama Tsongkhapa was studying very hard philosophy, so very deep, his subjects were typical. Oh, I think, was in the aspect, Lama Tsongkhapa was in the aspect of the, to learning, to reading the so much of philosophy text. So then it seems took some aspect of the lung, took some aspect of lung. Then when all Satya monk, I'm not talking Dharamsala, in Tibet, all the Satya monk had the same lineage, Mani Haddan, that you have to know the name correctly. So so Lama Tsongkhapa received from the Satya old monk. Then I guess then they practice that and that's a capital or something. So anyway, but it's very, very secret teaching, very secret. Even so as even the text the title is Lama Tsongkhapa lineage of story or Lama Tsongkhapa the Kuriyagamanta or something like that. But actually it's not. So it's keeping secret. So you open the many pages empty. So then people who are not ready, then maybe probably open then to empty, then maybe they don't look for, I'm not sure. Then it starts much later, they practice, it's also involved with your exercise, yoga. That. So I thought I've translated, but I don't remember Manhattan, so that's that to Kashmir, Lung. So I got so I sent him to get that one. We went to see some lamas. I sent first some lamas to see some of the lamas.
Yes,
You remember?
in Delhi.
Who?
The two lamas, the statue makers. I don't remember their names.
Sajak.
Jackie remembers.
Huh?
Jackie remembers. It's Ramta Rinpoche.
Then?
Then they suggested Kirti Sencha.
Who?
Ramta Rinpoche suggested Kirti Sencha, I thought.
You thought? So anyway, I sent him to see to lamas to look for that. So didn't have it, so then I told him to go to Kirti Sencha Rinpoche. So Rinpoche had, fortunately Rinpoche had. So he received. There was no translator. So he received, and that made him better. Just even with just in Tibetan, no translator or that, even that made him better. That no translator, right?
No, Kedra, the flute player, Ling Rinpoche's, what was the name of the flute player?
What player?
Now Kedra translated.
Ling which is.
No one catches
No, Ling, he stays down below Ling which.
Right.
He lives in the, what's it called? He lives in the, what's it called? Colorado. He lives in Colorado, on the mountain. Colorado on the mountain. And then I think probably 6 months, then 6 months he comes out. Goes around to play music to different places where he's invited. Something sort of like that. Then he meditated on the mountain for some months, something that he did. He was an ex-monk. He was highly appreciated by private office. And he is a disciple of Geshe Stopton. And then his understanding Dharma is 20 times, his understanding meaning of Dharma 20 times deeper than Geshe Stopton. 20 times he told, Geshe Stopton told private office, his understanding philosophy is deeper, 20 times deeper than Geshe Stopton. So he was, even though he was become ex-monk, but still want to stay in the cave and something. He was respected in private office and that. I'm sure Geshe Stopton. So anyway, that's his life. So what did I say? What? Money Hatton. So Rinpoche gave me the text. Rinpoche gave me the room. He explained, and I I don't remember. I didn't do. I think I didn't do. I didn't do the practice. I received the room. Commentary, I guess, from Rinpoche. I still have the text. So like that. So that was my first teaching from KC Rinpoche. That's how. That second time, the true truth composed by this Lama. So, then it's a great Lama. I think yes, truth. Then, but I should have taken all the 5 volumes, but I didn't get done that time. I think maybe just Lung or the true truth teaching, I think. So, yeah. So that's second time teaching. That's because that's Rinpoche. I don't remember whether I have the English translation or not. Maybe I did. Maybe I'm not sure. I don't know. So anyway. So I was just anyway. I was suggesting to the talk offering. That's my suggestion. Talk offering. Whether you have done retreat or not, even you can't receive initiation, but you can do talk offering. That's one thing. Lama Chaba talk, and then just talk offering. It's very powerful. Sort of purify the broken samaya. The broken, the received and heavy negative karma, downfalls, and broken samayas, and those who say commitment order. So talk is very important, very powerful. Even you haven't done retreat, so you can talk. So that's. But if you've done highest tantra retreat, then you can do 7 initiation. That. So talk, and then talk, and what's the other one? I mentioned you. Talk and talk and then I mentioned Gago. Gago is a Gago. Ga is order. Gago is give order. So the Lama is telling the or the Lama, individual deity, and then give order to the request the deity to request the deity to guide the person, guide and protect. So like that, see, from the various harms, from those spirits. So there are many. So protect from them and guide and angel enlightenment they achieved, and abiding in the heart of the person. So things like that always help. So like this. So so I don't know. Some I think it tendrils dependent arising. So sometimes the person gets some sicknesses, that doesn't happen. Like that. That problem, that whatever the problem is, then that happens. I can't say it to everyone, but kago. To get kago. Yeah, part in the kago from Kishila, from the Bachakani, Kishi, the new Kishi, Hata. Within Kishi, Rodin, yeah. So kago. So that person who does has to be somebody who I think who practice somehow, morality and so forth. I say, as a something like that. So, go and to talk and what else? The third. So that's what I suggested. But of course, But of course, there can be different. Different people. There can be some different, some extra. They can be like that. But because there are many methods, so generally. Well, not everybody, monk or being monk, not everybody knows that, and also have a kind of experience so that. Okay. So the details about the Mara of Deva's son is finished. Because I taught 2 times, and so you can see now the life. You think your mind, I want this, I want, but your mind is overpowered, also controlled by the Mara. So you want to do opposite Dharma. You want to do opposite to Dharma. So you are happy to do opposite Dharma. Chizi ngai temba doa namla pemba dinim barjuwa tesi shen la choza pemba deba chiji neba jis. Chizi means as long as. Ngai temba dwanamla, my teaching blaze the benefits. So, as long as my teaching blaze here, that which benefit to the transmigratory beings, Doa. So Doa is two meaning. Doa, so one is under being control of delusion karma totally. So was reborn from the beginning. Let's reborn. You see, in the sixth realm, one of the realms, all the time suffer. Like this, from beginningless rebirth, numberless times. And then also future numberless times. Reincarnate the sixth realm. Migrate under the control of later karma. Migrate in the one of the six realms, one of the, and suffer again, numberless, without end. So until actualize the Four Noble Truths. The ultimate truth, the wisdom directly perceiving emptiness. We seize the seed of delusion, and then you cease from all the, you become free from all the true suffering. So there's Doa, being under the control of a delusion karma, they migrate in six realms, in the one of six realms, and suffer. From beginning at time now, then again, begin endless future. Water suffering. So dola pencha sanje doa sho, dola pencha sanje doa sho, doa. Oh, that's the meaning of that. You have to remember, when you say doa, you have to remember the meaning of that. Suffering from beginningless rebirth, then endless again. That's the one meaning. Doa, 1 minute, from birth, since from birth, next second, first second birth, next second death, you see, getting close to death. Next second, getting close to death. Second by second, close to death. There are certain seconds. It's being human being, certain seconds. That's what it is. Not relative, so certain seconds, end of death. So fast, so quickly running towards the death. Doa. So that's going, goar. You can say goar. Doa. Goar. So like writer said, goar. So since from the birth, first second, second second, so fast going to the death. Oh, the nature of the life, okay? Doa. Oh, you should remember that. So by thinking the first meaning, first, the second meaning, first meaning, doa, then no choice, you got to help. No choice, you see, you have general compassion. No choice. You have to general compassion. By thinking meaning of doa, you understand? So dola pinch, sanje dua shaw. Okay. Tesi shen la cho the Tisi Shenla Chodo Pember Dova Chiji never did. And that benefit. You who wish supreme benefit to others, abide in that, abide. So now the commentary. Until the truth, the mighty one, the Buddha, mighty one, my teaching blazing here, this world. Which gives infinite benefits to infinite tons of more greater beings. Until that time, here listen, great, here listener, you wishing to offer supreme benefit to this other sentient beings without abiding in the blissful state of peace. Spear of the fish, spear of the fish. Oh, yeah, that's it. How about blissful state of peace forever? Then, never, without abiding in the blissful state of peace or the sphere of peace, nirvana, without abiding, he was saying to great hero listener, the followers of the law path, you see. Never deeds, without abiding in nirvana, never deeds, be abiding. So that means no abiding dharmakaya. So without abiding that, and thereby actualizing the Mahayana path and the work person, you see. Make the teaching to blaze in the world, which gives infinite benefit is the limitless sentence. Tobe ngai labat jeba simjen tala mijul to jila jowa meba ludile ni ningbo tane lawa ji. So the finish. By listening, that I have done well. By listening, that I have done well. Simcha Thalamji. Never upset with the sentient beings. Never turning, never just. By listening, by listening and understand. By listening and understand. Without upsetness, there was no tiredness. Without upsetness, without abstinence, with this body, take the essence with this body. Take the essence with this body. So now the meaning. By listening many sutra teachings, not just sutra teaching. By listening many divisions of sutra, How do you translate? You translate before? Huh? Do they?
Sometimes they say sutra sections or classes of sutra. Sets of sutra.
What did it say? What did I translate? Huh? Yeah, sutra divisions. By listening many sutra divisions, they destroy a qualified going beyond I, done well. So many lifetimes, good conduct. Never upset for the sake of sentient beings. By hearing well, then understand. Without being upset and tiredness for sentient being, this body like the water tree, which is no essence. The water tree, banana, you see, has so many cover. There's no real tree. There's no cover, so finish with cover. No essence. So this body, which is no essence, like the banana tree. So like the water bubble, no essence. You see, it's completely empty. No, so like water bubble. There's something but it's empty. So this body is like water tree, like water bubble, no essence. Then like the mountain mirror, take the holy essence on this body, take the holy essence in this body. So that means, enlightenment, like that. From this body is like water tree or like water bubble. But you can achieve enlightenment. As I said before, with the bodhicitta, you can transform into Buddha's holy body, the indestructible, like that. See, from this body, all same. Oh, so that's finished. There comes the Tibetan. Chisitu Tuangai Temba Drua Tayaba Nala Pendapada, Tawasiba, Niji come din, Braujo, Tesu the Shensim General to the Pemba in the Jimbo Chiran, she answered which she would never give. Stable, Chiki Sheriff Juritana, does she never to them and whatever. Juna the Nai Lavajava, Tira Mambo, Bundasambujova, Simjigata, Nayamijo and Lebarat, never Gila. Simjiton the Joatan, Noameva. She the water with Niven Riderini, Shumbata with Niwatamagan, Langer Chi. Changistimit Patachun says with Lungle and Changistimit and Buddha Sabbath, Tribute, Buddha Sabbath, Tributaga. But the Sabbath, then the. Yeah. But the Sabbath, what did I say before? Division of the Sutra. Then, but the Sabbath, division of Sutra. Previous was Dode, so division is good. But here, Dene, with the Sabbath, Dene. Maybe just tribi, maybe. So tribi or Taka, Dene. Huh? Tribi, maybe then or that Sumba, then some without some, maybe Taka. So then, previous ones the day, but now this one then container of the Kasure. So there is a kind of maybe kind of many teachings. So I have to look. The continuing of Buddha Sabbath. Continuing of Buddha Sabbath, division of teachings. Continuing of Buddha Sabbath, division of teachings. I just said that. But what's called the Pate Chulung, the Chulung, the big water of Pacha, the salt. Pacha, I think the Tibetan salt, I think something but white. The big water of the Pacha salt, or what's called that, Lungles. Lungles. From that teaching, Lungle, I think what is called Lungle, continue with some teaching was continued from Buddha. Lung. This Junan digging in the chamber, Jurul Kazawa. Buddha destroyed going beyond one has taught this for 16 great hearerlessness. I think maybe the 16 arhatas, maybe like that. Then Sunjung Gurchavi Toba. Sunjung Gurchavi Toba, the praise satisfied the sentiments. Made in verses. By Nagarjuna, by the Pandit Nagarjuna. It completed here. The devas also content here and completed. Devas also content here and completed. Jahaji Kempo, Pinja the Chambo, Devangara Shikana, Devangara Shikana, the Parliament, the Ishidan, and the Lamadisha. Indian abbot, but great Pandit Devangara Shikana, Paramahmedza Ishida, Lamadisha. then translate Rozawa. Gelon Tudum Jalve, Tibetan translator. Rozawa, Gelon Tudum Jave, Jujin. Gelon Tudum Java translated and then revised, and then explained. So I think that's and then the vessel the last Ngabaldin, you see, he wrote the Dirbe Gesso Lunga Rabjivi. Having attempted this, the virtue collected multitude of virtue collected with effort here, and with that wind moved, then entered in the boat of the seventh cause and result of technique. No, seven technical cause and result. And they entered in the boat of the seven technical cause and result. By going in the jewel land of three kinds, and able to may I able to fulfill all the hopes of the sentient beings. There are two different verses of satisfying sentient beings. Then this one, not so translator, who went first time to, second time to India, Varanasi, to imbibe Lamadija. So on his translation, Liberty clarified the commentary. The form of renouncing. Beggars, Tangchen, the beggar, pure, noble, then Rabjung, the number, the counting number. Rabjung is a Tibetan year, then counting. Rabjung, 24th. Jangcha, the much of Western year, then 44, I guess. Oh, say, Rabjung was the 14 and Jangcha, 42. So now here comes Western year. Not Jangcha. Western year, Chilo Tukung Jejang of June. 1850, called the common chapo, the male iron, dog ear, miracle month. In that time, then, Mongolia, I think, Kuken Hu, Kuken Hutotu, Kuken Hutotu, Kuken is a place in Mongolia. Hutotu is a name, very high in Lama. Hutotu Kurita. The name of the monastery, Tandu Jimeling. Holy Dharma, untouchable. Land of Holy Dharma, untouchable. When it the retreat there. During that time, this commentary is done. Made benefit to the sentiment Buddha. Goes. I think it's give the virtues, consult what is clarified before the commentary. This was in year 2008, in Western month 50, and date 13. And then search to Gishitsuka. But depend on the computer, you print it. By this, by also this. By this, then uncomparable kind, His Honor's constitution. His Honor's to have a long life, to have a stable long life, and all the holy wishes to be good succeed. This to become the cause of that. Okay, I think that's all. Okay, so what prayer left? Huh?
Protective prayers, and then king's prayers, and virtuous uplift.
What?
Protective prayers,
Yes,
king's prayers, and virtuous uplift.
Bodhisattva. Okay. Huh? This should do my stairs for the next year. After next year course. They have to keep this on the table. Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah, do the Bodhisattva or the with the protect prayer. Okay. Yeah. I didn't treat you myself. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Put it here.
Page 311.
Can't do it fast. Page 311. Rani ke ke pa to ji 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 ja ni ki ti go ta ba zin be ko shem baro yo amare te we ke ta na na ho be amazo ba wa ju de za wa da ma zo ba wa ju da ba ni do yo to me nga ne yan rani me ale me ke bo sun ke tendo ale ju we ta ba kapote na du shanga tu zi te ra ke tendo ama a ho ra ke tu ke ne wa ze te lung ye me ba te be nang ki se na shu jing Yes, and I was at a bit of Sungun Tembataba and the Jew, Hungi Kato Tinuki Chan, air to the Tobas, Hungi Mambo Vajimba, Yoma, home 315. Omare te Veketa Nana home, Omazoba Washuta Zawa, Damazuba Washuta Han, Tombanido, Tombangane, Aleju, Tabayan Jingaja, Nanginando, who Jewelry. Shazi Santo Meto Tupa Mame Teacher Shazi Romola Zobana Rajinte on number Chuzi Jere Womotugi Chu to Zaba Mebe Tewa Geba Jenkia Bike Agama Pajama Ezamana Toganama Pube Tube Aloke Gende Neode Shapta Rupa ahum shapta ahum gende ahum rasa ahum sparsha ahum 284 Hoin yoze chene zila cha selo jatu tane pisaya kane napo jembo tagi shanda jatu tugi gengi namba gen yebe tigu bawa tenwa zin tama runi tatu Yembe taba dani tunze sun diji jaba zune chingwa je tabu shini chawa namba Chenzo dabu uta gendo ba tawa sindu rayi leba jo jiyo migo gyabu Taza migo nga chu toshe chen rinchen tokam nga yi ula gen shinla chene toma lenze pe paden chatu pala chas Sange temba nyambo sungwa tang kuncho upa nyambo toba Taja punlo kodan chenam ki
Jengam ba judan je shiwa.
Tida ngoto nyudo sa to sa lama kombo yeme la tani gube kazu Tani senjin tamji ki nyamo maru zawa jo kombo lama yeme Tani gube kazu ji tazo senjin tamji ki paje maru zawa jo lama kombo yeme Tani gube kazu ji tagi senjin tamji ki nyamo maru zawa jo Gombo lama yeme la tani kupe kazuchi tagi senjin tamji ki pache mado sawash lama gombo yeme la tani kupe kazuchi tani senjin tamji nyomo mado sawash gombo lama yeme la tani kupe kazuchi Azo Shin Tamchiki, Nyamogon, Sawa Shore, Kiawati, Sarah Kuntut, Kiawe Dancho, Malu Zimbatan, Di Kagan Session Tungan, Magombo Yami, Tozuchi, Namashire Benzabarawaya. Eyes roving, right hand standing on sharp horn, one leg stretched, the other one is hindrance and obstruction. You too discharge your deeds, peaceful, wrathful, powerful, or vast. To conclude, so long as I have not yet walked for living beings as vast as space, upon the glorious land of Manjushri, famed on earth, severally praised by every Buddha. Then for so long I ask you, Dharmaraja and entourage, who gladly and devotedly execute Yamantaka's will, destroy the consort of darkness and his legions who strive to steal the jewel that is the true path. Ho amiji sengi ten tena bala java compagnia ngazakava tava che sakyon je jalate asamuji shitan kevala jana jenje no do wa elo jenje la jende jiko jaga jaga mala jaga jala zabonda je jende jendo wala degu yijin troba dan shende rungi troba Joy Rajanga wa Kungi Tinde Lama Jamo Sheja Zensoa Sejamo Bewange Jendena Tova Meba Nyoda Jesus Nanga Lona Meva Bejendo Zemba Zemeze Dio Tenzu Tu Pasa Juku Chize Zemba Teze Tatu Chi Jenze Nange Jenga Zenange Damze Sasya Malveda Yeje Trebe Tenshin Kankun Geva Gamba Godan Jela Bobo Tendube Kasun da je nyen jen la je so wan de nan jo bon lo de kan je gun se tun ya ma len do sha ta la so de ze ma dan je do na na dan ja ve ta ma de pa den ma so ya mo la bon ye san ye dan ba sun je Jesus ko sun ra da je da jin ya se san da ba de je ve ko tu san ja ve de so ja mo la go sun go wa chen bo ja se lo ta so nan je je da dun be dun che da san ba ye jen tro ba ne dun ba za ba du je be zo nye wa xie wa jin ge la du la san da be zu de zang ba na san da wong bo ji de jong wa ma so ya mo la so so me za ya wa me pa ta tu jo jo Joram Tunjo, Kalaraja Moram Hastas Dunzo, Rolo Hunjo. Jo Semni Tele Nanji Gebani, Semni Guna Meshin Senkame, Denda Yeme Kato Zogame, Sutu Gyuma Samdu Rangi Sem, Tomba Temba Shiwe Pelamo, Shize Shigyo Shiwe Ngansuchi, Shiwe Kogi Korwe Somoni, Tagi Kuto Kamo Shintuta, Gundu Shize Malai Chazelo, Tagi Nedum Bache Shiwazu, Semni Tine Namji Kebani, Semni Kuna Meshin Semgame, Döndan Yeme Kato Sugame, Sutu Gyuma Samdu Rangi Sem, Tomba Temba Kebe Belamo, Gede Gegu Kebe Ngansuchi, Gebe Kogi Kowe Somoni, Tagi Kuto Semo Shintuchi, Kundo Gede Mala Jazelo, Tagi Sedan Sunan Kebazu, Semni Tene Namji Kebani, Semni Kuna Mechin Semkam, Döndan Yeme Kato Sugame, Sutu Gyuma Samdu Rangi Sem, Tomba Temba Wangi Pelamo, Wanze Wangyu Wangi Nansuchi, Wangi Kogi Kowe Somoni, Kagi Kuto Mamu Shintucha, Gundo Wanze Malai Chazelo, Kamson Semchen Tamje Wangdu, Semni Tene Namji Kebani, Semni Kuna Meshin Semkame, Döndan Yeme Kato Sugame, Sutu Gyuma Samdu Rangi Sem, Tomba Temba Tabu Belamo, Daze Dagyu Tabu Nyansuche, Tabu Kogi Kowe Somoni, Tagi Kuto Namo Shintuma, Gundo Traze Malai Chazelo, Tagi Nedum Tagi Tabudu, Joy Gyugi Ranjin Jiyan Matu Yang, Dita Senyi Jiyan Namwayi, Tene Namji Todun Zebalai, Tagi Timde Ratutugina, Tayan Leji Gyuta Doeda, Sembajo Reangada Lengi Dejen Rebale Tamze Jenzi Jeto Samikya Nesu Shandan Yigi Jebai Taye Shingun Yonsu Ganyuji Mana Chusum Bawe Longine Yan san la gu le je gin je na sa don be ze cham zin te to ge yu la shi da ko je ne de je sa yu la ma yan san la gu da shi zhe ne long ba wa gan do ko dan je la gu be ra Geba Ge Je Je Ya Zo Je Dai Chan Yu Ma Wa Me On Yu Lai Ma Le Da So Me So Na Ge Go So Tu Dan Ga Wa Ji Ji Ba Yi Ne Sha Xin Zang Ba Se Tu Sam Jin Lo Ku Ya Ro Ta Cho Ta Chai Gi Je Jan Lai Me Ten Jo Sa Yu Lai Ma Be Ma Cho Ge Ta Sa Gu Mi Zi Tu Tang Tu Tang Kong Jin Yang Zha Su Gu Ke Ma Je Ba Zai Zan Bin Lo te jen zin gyon be we che zo yi che dun jo wa yi jin zho ba zi tam nyan zhe we sha cha to so da rai dai min bu si gin che ba di ben ma yang san ju gyon ko je la te be pe lo ze we ki jin she she nan de kun bo to ge long yan mi mi jom bo chu chu shom be ji ka gu nyam den tro ge ku shem tam den lo zo ko je de ba gi ten zhai ma lu ta wa la ze ji ten zin zu jin yo we ra ho la cha bai chang xin le gen so da ti to xin bi zo la de ba yi ya wa gun yi gen zi ji du jam gun lo ma lo zan zha ba yi do ngai den bi je zhou jia wa na ya zo da bu ge be jin le zi pai zhou zhu bi ga gi re zi pa kan jin gu bu ten zin ya zo yi che yun sha bi ga ya yu mi ji che zin wa tang ge be jin le zi kia ba kia mang kia tra tu ve chia ba ra zang bin lo ko che ta te jin zin yong be we che zo la tam din zang jo ngen ba xie wa che zi som la na ya ye me sho shi yi le ge ben da to ta je ha ya ke wa ke la ngan be she ho lo hon dan pe gi te kam zo wan du lai cha ze lo jen re zi wan to je chu te le chun tu to jin le wa ya gi nge zhe de ge zi we san be wan ye ji ge bu ja la cha ze lo chan zhan ma ru zi yi du zhe ni jam be gan yin nu jin chen bo dan si mo pe den la mo do ma ma le gen jin ba ti do ko dan je ti je dam zi je do kya jin je ne jo da ja pe lo ko je gi se dan ze nam be dan jo ba zo shi ge wan zha zhe we jin len zu. So 311 for blessing the tea. Omare de veketa nana hombe amazoba washuta sawa tamazoba washuto ham tu ni du gyo tombe ngale yamle lon ramle me ale migu kebo sungi tendo ale jungwe tabaka de nandu shanga duzinga de dagi tendo oma a rangi tuge honne visit lung ye me ba tebe nangi zena shushinkyo yige sunne visit tebe toji sungune temba tabalonde joe honge kato tinu gi kyanj e de toba je Mambo Bajin Pawak Oma Ahong, Oma Ahong. Back to 300. ho regun gyada lama lozan to doji changwan tenzin gyado so sa yu lama rinjin chosun la dede duzi tongwa debugi shene san de nyu du lunduzi jambe pawo doji jiji dang hero gazo nama duzi Yidan gyego lazo tamje la dede duzi tongwa debugi shene sandan yudu lunduzi chamba zangi lenge dewa cho seze jizun doji pamo so nezun bawo kandro tamje la dede duzi tongwa debugi shene sandan yudu lunduzi Chamba zangi siji jile tu suwa tabi ngudu tanzis Deva zangi sizun sigi nu yidan bema yongchen taso Dede duzi tongwa tibugi jine sanda nyudu lunduzi Nyuzi gumbo tanzis maso gyamo nama tebezi Gumbo zizi zunzu tunama Dede duzi tongwa debugi Shene sandan yudu lunduzo Yere dege malu zungwen Yabo jembo nama tebezi Soda nöjin rasu lazila Dege sanwe sekin chubati Pulo chodo chodo nyuduz Seri jenga tema junye so Najin zibe lalu singsa Yabo kunga kozo jeba ta La jin degi ten yo tam jela Dede duzi tongwa tibugi Shene sandu nyudu lundus Yaba baja tumban jinda na Tatu zungu punyen jebai Yela yola dala nyembola Dede duzi tongwa tibugi Shene sandan yudu lunduzi ma yu ritu simchen tamjit Neji dungi linsha nyewa la Dede duzi sungun Tunya linsha malu da yu chi Dona nanshin sipi lama Degi linsha chiba malu pa Gyaba yudi lalu shidal Dede duzi tongwa tibugi Shene samdu nyudu lunduzi Ngo zami dedon yijigi Naru duya mazame bat Sozo shene genden yudu ten Minya sita gebe tinne Dejen lame kuzi temba tan Gendun chitan techen zingan Yozo di gendun sumana Lazo nyame lunto tajin Tazo de jin zingan bewa chi Cheta chinda nangi tamwe Cheta zamba chejin doba tan Nidun gozo padu chobe Nyawa shewa jingi laktu su Oma ahom, oma ahom, oma ahom Hom kusum kusum lama tan Yidan shito laso tan Kamne kunjo sumbot Kando no la tezun so Chu goma tamje la Choba tamba te Bulu sekin sama tishe Taki tendo duptu su Lai wombo kyachin tan Lame wombo tasan tan Miyan chi jun tagot Nejin kanwa zambo tan Katin semi kyewa tan Chogyon mahakala tan Tisa bubu ngala Chi degi ko chela Choba damba te Bulo sekin sama tishe la Taki tendo duptus Yavji duje napo tan Seki yamshu mapo tan Yula chazan Soda gyabo ninjin tan Chogyon nejin mapo tan Mamo jibe lojin tan Ginin doje lepa tan Kamo nide toten so Nangi degi ko chela Choba damba te Sekin sama tishe la Taki tendo duptus Tupo katun yashu dan, shinji shebo mabo dan, ludu naga rata dan, nujin shembo tito dan, mamo simbo tamse, sembo yamji solen dan, soda Sangwen Digi Kochela, Choba Tamba De Bolo, Taken Sama Tishel, Tagi Dun Truptu Sacho Kiabo Rahola, Kacho Tanzin Kato Dan, Tujo Manu Yaja Dan, Tenjo Tizen Tu Dan, Majo Jedan Dunju, Dujo Luge Dungon Dan, Dagedan, Gajo. Jogi Kochela, Joba Tamba Table, Zagan Sama Tishela, Dagi Dudun Tutu, Pungen Sala Subatan, Punga Mamo Tubatan, Chuzo Tutu Tubat, Go Simple Tubatan, Juma Muru Tubatan, Laye Shinje Tubatan, Lion Luzen Tubatan, Mita Nindan Chimba, Sedu Yudu Tubatan, Tube Kochela, Joba Tamba Table, Zagan Sama Tishela, Dagi Dudun Tutu. Sada Hege Nabotan, Luda Komra Nabotan, Sae Lamo Tematan, Joyon Gejin, Gombo Duji Zangan, Yudi Shida Tamjetan, Bola Dala Solatan, Momen La Soba Nangiti Ko, Jela, Joba Tamba Dip, Segan Zama Dijela, Dagi Durdan Tutus, Sada Hege Nabotan, Luda Komra Nabotan, Sae Lamo Temat. Joyon Gejin Dijitan, Gumbo Duju Sangatan, Yudi Jita Tamjetan, Bola Dala Solatan, Mola Memen Lasop, Nangi Digi Kojela, Jaba Tamba Debolo, Seeking Sama Dijela, Tagi Dudun Tutus, Sada Hege Nabotan, Luda Gomra Nabotan, Saye Lamo Tematan, Joyon Gejin Shinshi. Gumbo Duju Sangatan, Yudi Jita Tamjetan, Bola Dala Solatan, Mola Lasoba, Nangi Digi Kojela, Jaba Tamba Deb, Second Sama Digil, Tagi Dudun Drup to Second Sama Pugi Jabadi, Sazula Dan Digi Jumwuzo, Dengilin Jacobo Lanamla, Second Digis Witness, Najo Dagi Rigi Sumatan. Sajo diye yuji neshita, Loda jatu zela wanwela, Sigin di jezu chinezu, Tumbe ngadu maluba, Dudi tala setu ze kodan temba, Longjun, Yaba zeji sume so. Please grant me in this very moment, here and now, all appropriate attainments of the Muni without exception. O you host of protectors, increase the teachings, my retinue, and well. Finish protector prayers.
But
Page 118. Sangye chedan zoge chonam la chanchu badu dani yasuji dagi jin zoge bezanange dola benje sangye drupa Sangye chedan zoge chonam la chanchu badu dani yasuji dagi jin zoge bezanange dola benje sangye drupa Sangye chedan zoge chonam la chanchu badu dani yasuji dagi jin zoge bezonang rola benje sangye drupa yo. On the crown of my head, a syllable pam transforms into a lotus and an a into a moon cushion. Upon these, from whom emerges a white five-pronged vajra marked at its centre by a hum. From the hum, light shines forth and the two purposes are accomplished. The light returns and the Vajra transforms into white Vajrasattva with one face and two hands holding a Vajra and bell. Seated in the Vajra position, he embraces the Wisdom Mother, white Vajra Prabhavati, who has one face and two hands holding a curved knife and skull cup. Both are adorned with silks and various jewel ornaments. At their crowns is an Om, at their throats an Ah, and at their hearts a Hum. On the moon disk at his heart stands the syllable Hum, encircled by the 100-syllable mantra. And make the request, Bhagawan Vajrasattva, please clear away all the negative karmas and obscurations of myself and all sentient beings and purify all degenerated and broken commitments. Having been thus requested, light shines forth from the hum and mantra rosary at Vajrasattva's heart, completing the two purposes, purifying the negative karmas and obscurations of all sentient beings, and presenting offerings to the Buddhas and their sons. All enlightened qualities of their holy body, speech and mind collect in the form of light and absorb into the mantra rosary and hum. Thereby a stream of white nectar flows down from these, entering the crown of my head and filling my whole body, completely purifying all my negative karmas and obscurations of body, speech and mind. So again we'll do 21 recitations, 7 with the downward purification, 7 with the upward purification, and 7 with the instantaneous purification. So the downward purification, powerful stream of white nectar gushes down from the hum and mantra at Vajrasattva's heart and flushes out all negativities, visualized in a form of thick black oily liquid out through your lower orifices. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Deno Ba Dido Dido Meba Sodogayo Meba Wa Subogayo Meba Wa Anorado Meba Wa Zawaz Meba Yada Zawakama Sutame Zirajriya Guru Aho Bhagavan Zawadada Gada Vajramame Muza Vajrabhava Ma Sato Ahom Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Deno Ba Dido Dido Meba Wa Sudogayo Meba Wa Subogayo Meba Wa Anorada Meba Wa Zawazili Me Sawakama Sutame Zirajriya Guru Ho Bhagavan Zawadada Gada Vajramame Muza Vajrabhava Ma Sato Ahom Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Balaya Vajrasattva Deno Ba Dido Dido Meba Wa Sudogayo Meba Wa Subogayo Meba Wa Anorado Meba Wa Zawazili Me Sawakama Sutame Zirajriya Guru Ho Bhagavan Zawadada Gada Vajrabhava Ma Samaya Sato Ahom Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manu Pale Deno Ba Dido Dido Meba Wa Sudogayo Meba Wa Subogayo Meba Wa Anorado Meba Wa Zawazili Me Sawakama Sutame Zirajriya Guru Ho Bhagavan Zawadada Vajramame Muza Vajrabhava Ma Samaya Sato Ahom Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Kayo Me Bhava Subho Kayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Zavas Me Bhaya Savagama Sutta Me Siddhan Shriya Guru Ha O Bhagav Sawadharagata Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Ma Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anuradho Me Bhava Savasiti Me Bhaya Savakama Sutta Me Siddhan Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be. So visualize you've been completely purified. Your body is crystal clear, transparent, radiant in the nature of light. And think all negative karmas and obscurations of yourself and all sentient beings and all degenerated and broken commitments have been completely purified. Now, upward purification, the powerful stream of white nectar rushes in, fills your body from below upwards, and all the negativities in the form of this thick black oily liquid float up on top of the surface and are flushed out through your upper orifices, mouth, nose, ears, eyes, through the crown of your head, and disappear across the horizon, no longer exist anywhere. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anuradho Me Bhava Savasiti Me Bhaya Savakama Sutta Me Siddham Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Savasiti Me Bhaya Savakama Sutta Me Siddham Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Anuradho Me Bhava Savasiti Me Sutta Me Siddham Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Savasiti Me Savakama Sutta Me Siddham Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Kayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anuradho Me Bhava Savasiti Me Bhaya Savakama Sutta Me Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Savat Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Me Bhava Anurakto Me Bhava Savasiti Me Savakama Sutta Me Siddham Shriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawadharagata Vajra Mame Musa Vajra Bhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Be Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Denopa Dido Dido Me Bhava Sudokayo Me Bhava Supokayo Anurakto me bhava sawa siddhi me payasa sawa kama sutta me sita sriyam guru ha ha ho bhagavan sawa tathagata vajamame vajabhava maha samaya sato ahum pe. Again, think you've been completely purified of all negative karmas and obscurations of yourself and sentient beings, and all degenerated, broken commitments also been purified. Visualize your body as, again, crystal clear, radiant, totally purified in the nature of light. Now, with the instantaneous purification, a powerful beam of white, radiant white light comes down from Guru Vajrasattva's heart and strikes all your negativities, visualized as a dense, black, craggy mass at your heart. And as soon as it's struck by the light, it disappears instantly, just like darkness disappears from a room when you switch on the light. So with each repetition, you can visualize that. Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Meba Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepe Sawa Kama Sutta Me Tsedanshriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawata Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayasa Sawa Kama Sutta Me Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Bhagavan Sawadada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayasa Sawa Kama Sutta Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayasa Sawa Kama Sutta Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayasa Sawa Kama Sutta Me Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Me Sawa Kama Sutta Me Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe Om Vajrasava Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasava Denopa Dido Dido Mebawa Sudogayo Mebawa Subogayo Mebawa Anuragdo Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayasa Sawa Kama Sutta Siddhanjriya Guru Ha Ho Bhagavan Sawada Vajramame Mudza Vajrabhava Maha Samaya Sato Ahum Pe. So again, feel strongly with conviction you and all sentient beings have been completely purified. The body is completely clear, radiant, transparent in the nature of light. Then, with regret, make this confession. Through ignorance and delusions, I've broken and degenerated my commitments. Guru, be my saviour and refuge. Lord, holder of the Vajra, endowed with great compassion. In you, the foremost of beings, I take refuge. Then Guru Vajrasattva replies, son of the lineage, your negative karmas, obscurations, and all broken and degenerated commitments are now cleansed and purified. So feel very strongly that that's true. And the power of restraint, think, I vow never again to commit those negative actions from which I can easily abstain. I vow not to commit the negative actions from which I find it difficult to abstain for whatever period of time you nominate. So Guru Vajrasattva is extremely pleased and absorbs into me, and my 3 doors become inseparable from Vajrasattva's holy body, speech and mind. You become one with Guru Vajrasattva's omniscient mind in the form of infinite, empty space, radiant, clear light and blissful. In emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma, no action of creating negative karma, and no negative karma created. Dedication. Due to this virtue, may I quickly become Vajrasattva and lead all transmigratory beings without exception to that state.
Prayer.
Page 344, 344. I bow down to the youthful Arya Manjushri, you lions among humans gone to freedom in the present, past and future. In the world's of 10 directions, to all of you with body, speech and sincere mind I bow down. With the energy of aspiration from the Bodhisattva way, with a sense of deep respect and with as many bodies as atoms of the world, to all you Buddhas visualized as real I bow down. On every atom are Buddhas, numberless as atoms, each amidst a host of Bodhisattvas, and I am confident the sphere of all phenomena is entirely filled with Buddhas in this way, with infinite oceans of praise for you and oceans of sound from the aspects of my voice. I sing the breathtaking excellence of Buddhas and celebrate all of you gone to bliss. Beautiful flowers and regal garlands, sweet music, scented oils and parasols, sparkling lights and sublime incense I offer to you victorious ones. Fine dress and fragrant perfumes, sandalwood powder heaped high as Mount Meru, all wondrous offerings in spectacular array I offer to you victorious ones. With transcendent offerings, peerless and vast, with profound admiration for all the Buddhas, with strength of conviction in the Bodhisattva way, I offer and bow down to all victorious ones. Every harmful action I've done with my body, speech and mind, overwhelmed by attachment, anger and confusion, all these I openly lay bare before you. I lift up my heart and rejoice in all positive potential of the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas in 10 directions, of solitary realizers, hearers, still training, and those beyond, and of all ordinary beings. You who are the bright lights of worlds in 10 directions, have attained the Buddha's omniscience through the stage of awakening. All you who are my guides, please turn the supreme wheel of Dharma. With palms together, I earnestly request you who may actualize parinirvana, please stay with us for aeons numberless as atoms of the world, for the happiness and well-being of all wanderers in samsara. Whatever slight positive potential I may have created, by paying homage, offering, and acknowledging my faults, rejoicing and requesting that the Buddhas stay and teach, I now dedicate all this for full awakening. May you Buddhas now living in the worlds of 10 directions, and all you gone to freedom in the past, accept my offerings. May those not yet arisen quickly perfect their minds, awakening as fully enlightened ones. May all worlds in 10 directions be entirely pure and vast. May they be filled with bodhisattvas surrounding Buddhas gathered beneath the Bodhi tree. May as many beings as exist in 10 directions be always well and happy. May all samsaric beings live in accord with the Dharma, and may their every Dharma wish be fulfilled. Remembering my past lives and all varieties of existence, may I practice the Bodhisattva way, and thus in each cycle of death, migration, and birth, may I always abandon the householder's life. Then, following in the footsteps of all the Buddhas and perfecting the practice of Bodhisattva, may I always act without error or compromise, with ethical discipline, faultless and pure. May I teach the Dharma in the language of gods, in every language of spirits and nagas, of humans and of demons, and in the voice of every form of being. May I be gentle-minded, cultivating the 6 paramitas, and never forget bodhicitta. And I completely cleanse without omission every negativity and all that obscures this awakening mind. May I traverse all my lives in the world free of karma, afflictions, and interfering forces, just as the lotus blossom is undisturbed by the water's wave, just as the sun and moon move unhindered through the sky. May I ease the suffering in the lower realms and in the many directions and dimensions of the universe. May I guide all wanderers in samsara to the pure bliss of awakening, and be of worldly benefit to them as well. May I practice constantly for aeons to come, perfecting the activities of awakening, acting in harmony with the various dispositions of beings, showing the ways of bodhisattva. May I always have the friendship of those whose path is like mine, and with body, words, and also mind, may we practice together the same aspirations and activities. May I always meet a spiritual mentor and never displease an excellent friend who deeply wishes to help me and expertly teaches the bodhisattva way. May I always directly see the Buddhas, masters encircled by bodhisattvas, and without pause or discouragement for aeons to come, may I make extensive offerings to them. May I hold within me the Buddha's genuine Dharma, illuminate everywhere the teachings that awaken, embody the realizations of a bodhisattva, and practice ardently in all future aeons. While circling through all states of existence, may I become an endless treasure of good qualities, skillful means, wisdom, samadhi, and liberating stabilizations, gathering limitless pristine wisdom and positive potential. On one atom I shall see Buddha fields numberless as atoms, inconceivable Buddhas among bodhisattvas in every field, practicing the activities of awakening. Perceiving this in all directions, I dive into an ocean of Buddha fields, each an ocean of 3 times Buddhas in the space of a wisp of hair. So I too will practice for an ocean of aeons. Thus I am continually immersed in a speech of the Buddhas, expression that reveals an ocean of qualities in one word, the completely pure eloquence of all the Buddhas, communication suited to the varied tendencies of beings. With strength of understanding I plunge into the infinite enlightened speech of the Dharma, of all Buddhas in 3 times gone to freedom, who continually turn the wheel of Dharma methods. I should experience in one moment such vast activity of all future aeons, and I will enter into all aeons in 3 times in but a fraction of a second. In one instant I shall see all those awakened beings, past, present, and future lions among humans, and with the power of the illusion-like stabilization, I will constantly engage in their inconceivable activity. I shall manifest upon one single atom the array of pure lands, present, past, and future. Likewise, I shall enter the array of pure Buddha fields in every direction without exception. I shall enter the very presence of all my guides, those lights of this world who are yet to appear, those sequentially turning the wheels of complete awakening, those who reveal nirvana, final perfect peace. May I achieve the power of swift magical emanation, the power to lead to the great vehicles through every approach, the power of always beneficial activity, the power of love pervading all realms, the power of all surpassing positive potential, and through the powers of wisdom, skillful means, and samadhi, may I achieve the perfect power of awakening, purifying the power of all contaminated actions, crushing the power of disturbing emotions at their root, diffusing the power of interfering forces. I shall perfect the power of the Bodhisattva practice. May I purify an ocean of worlds. May I free an ocean of beings. May I clearly see an ocean of Dharma. May I realize an ocean of pristine wisdom. May I purify an ocean of activities. May I fulfill an ocean of aspirations. May I make offerings to an ocean of Buddhas. May I practice without discouragement for an ocean of aeons. To awaken fully through this Bodhisattva way, I shall fulfill without exception all the diverse aspirations, the awakening practice of all Buddhas gone to freedom in the 3 times everywhere. In order to practice exactly as the wise one called Samantabhadra, all-embracing good, the elder brother of the sons and daughters of the Buddhas, I completely dedicate all this goodness. Likewise, may I dedicate just as a skillful Samantabhadra, with pure body, speech, and mind, pure actions, and pure Buddha fields, I shall give rise to the aspirations of Manjushri for this Bodhisattva practice of all-embracing good, to perfect these practices without discouragement or pause in all future aeons. May my pure activities be endless, my good qualities boundless, and through abiding in immeasurable activity, may I actualize infinite emanations. Limitless is the end of space, likewise limitless living beings, thus limitless are karma and afflictions. May my aspirations reach be limitless as well. One may offer to the Buddhas all wealth and adornments of infinite worlds in 10 directions, and one may offer during aeons numberless as atoms of the world, even the greatest happiness of gods and humans. But whoever hears this extraordinary aspiration and longing for highest awakening gives rise to faith just once, creates far more precious positive potential. Those who make this heartfelt aspiration for the Bodhisattva way will be free of all lower rebirths, free of harmful companions, and will quickly see Amitabha infinite light. And even in this very human life, they'll be nourished by happiness and have all conducive circumstances. Without waiting long, they will become like Samantabhadra himself. Those who give voice to this extraordinary aspiration will quickly and completely purify the 5 boundless harmful actions created under the power of ignorance. Blessed with supreme knowledge, excellent body, family, attributes, and appearance, they will be invincible to vast interfering forces and misleading teachers, and all 3 worlds will make offerings, going quickly to the noble body tree and sitting there to benefit sentient beings. Subduing all interfering forces, they will fully awaken and turn the great wheel of Dharma. Have no doubt the complete awakening is the fully ripened result, comprehended only by a Buddha, of holding in mind by teaching, reading, or reciting this aspiration in the Bodhisattva practice, in order to train just like the hero Manjushri who knows reality as it is, and just like Samantabhadra as well. I completely dedicate all this goodness just as they did. With that dedication which is praised as greatest by all the Buddhas gone to freedom in the 3 times, I too dedicate all my roots of goodness for the attainment of the Bodhisattva practice. When the moment of my death arrives, by eliminating all obscurations and directly perceiving Amitabha, may I go immediately to Sukhavati, pure land of great joy. Having gone to Sukhavati, may I actualize the meaning of these aspirations, fulfilling them all without exception for the benefit of beings for as long as this world endures. Born from an extremely beautiful superlative lotus, in this joyful land, the Buddha's magnificent mandala, now receive a prediction of my awakening directly from the Buddha Amitabha. Having received a prediction there, may I create vast benefit for beings throughout the 10 directions, with 1 billion emanations by the power of wisdom. Through even the small virtue I've accumulated by offering this prayer of the Bodhisattva practice, may all the positive aspirations of beings be fulfilled in an instant. Through creating limitless positive potential by dedicating this prayer of Samantabhadra's deeds, may all beings drowning in this torrent of suffering enter the presence of Amitabha. through this king of aspirations, which is the greatest of the sublime, helping infinite wonders in samsara, through the accomplishment of this scripture dazzling with Samantabhadra's practice, may suffering realms be utterly emptied of all beings.
No, Tangjo, Sanjo, Rimbo, Ma, Banama, Jeju, Java, Nyamba, Meba, Egon, Peojo. Did all the past, present, future, marriage, numbers, Buddhas, made the Bodhicitta, which is also all the happiness, successful, and support, and may be generated in the heart of all the secrets, and the was a mother kind from beginner's birth, and also the all the scripture came with English attachment to the sound suffering, unbelievable suffering, and experiencing suffering from beginners of that, they will visit still in the future. So, then but it is in the heart of the world, with Buddha in the heart of everyone in America, including President Trump, the heart, and then Buddha in the heart of all everybody who come to the American side, who come to the centers of the FPMT, and also the staffs of the students there. That they generate in the heart of all the student and particular anyone who see me, who touch me, who remember me to hear me. Who see portals, who see the who see the portals, who dreams in the then Buddha in all their heart, and then in the Buddha in the heart of all of us here in the English family who died, living in all their heart. In which heart Buddha made with that Buddha generated, made increase, and maybe achieving enlightenment. Konde Ranji Dunda Meba Da Junde Dende Lua Meba Penza Game Rudu Jawa Yilodra Gonde Dawa Jinji Lo Nanji Ravi Guri Shingang De Benda Andewa Malu June Jere Sewa Dende Jazu Shabe Zide Badu Denjo Jim Donya Yesundu Jive Cheche Sante Gande Denrega Jana Abamo Dende Sawan Dezo Shente Nundu Sera Gundu Jawa Zungawe Tejo Shinyi Musa Tebe Jaya Ngabe Lanzan Denyi Lage Jetan Dhamma Jai Ameja Namdra Tangme Jindan De La Je Jade Jebe Ninde Yata Jagari Nyena Je Laza Jandan Java Bonde Lama Jigu Jidawa Goza Angoze Zedasin Cheje Zenja Zambo Jidawa Zenda Gona Dazu Jo Bonde Lame Namba Tawa Lagje Zamya Loda Miji Shinde Lewa Dua Muje Lame Jina Due to the responsible for the world. Did all the past best measures of the Lord, I will send them in, number Buddhas. Oh, then the world that happen now and what happen in the future, all those news will stop immediately. And all the disease and all the disease or the economic problems of famines and all this be stopped immediately. And then the dangers of fire, water, air, earthquakes, tsunamis, global problems, and the ice mountains fall down. Then, the ocean creates wash away the cities, so those nature problems will be seen immediately. May the perfect peace, happiness be prevailed in everyone's heart in this world. And may the Dhamma, from where the sentiments, peace, happiness, very last long time, and all the sentiments able to meet with Dhamma and achieve enlightenment. All they may be able to cherish every single sentient being more than the whole sky filled with wish ground jewel. Oh, Yadani Simja Tamja Alai Jin Walala Tenjo Drive Sambaye Tato Jabra Zimba. Did all the past person which I married to Clark, but I married to Clark, but I'm listening to numbers of Buddhas. Any sentiment was just any sentiment was touch me, just by seeing me, touch me, seeing me, hearing me, remembering me, talking to me. And then we has mind who mentioned and the other will see the photos, dreams, type of that to me, all this suffering be pacified immediately. And but that may all the happiness be achieved, especially in full enlightenment. Due to all the past, present, marriage, three marriage, numberless Buddhas, which exist in man. Beta Kasura. Do that my soul who exists in man and man name. Achieve the Buddhahood which exists in man name. Read all the sentient beings who exist in man name. To the Buddhahood which exists in man name. Jamalba Vijitra Chimbada Kunda Sambo Dea de Jindo Dada Kundi Junda Gawa Deda Tamjera Dongo to the Jebe Jawa Tamjeje Moa Kala to the Mawai Daya Gere Sawa Tikinya Sambo Jera Dongo Waranji Chiji Javo Tanga Vechita Namba Kajestama Shiva Tatunja Mala Sama Shaw Tata Singa Tutunda Deve Tunil Jawala Santava Yetamba Yura Banjuru Chumdean Dea Java Jama Tabasa Singing Namananda Uji Javala Jazola Ajestamba Samba Jamba Gunda Sambala Jazola Dea Dava Abadan is Om Damigas Diatomid 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 Dava Abadan Madam Namdatamedin. No, there isn't. You Davala Chato, Rochum, the Nijama Dajama. More than Malanta, the Davala Chato, Major City, the rich Lada Tender Ruami with them. Dago Hatan, Dama Sutukin, them. Negandrawara. Huh? You check it out there.
There you are.
There you are, didn't sleep yet.
You who uphold the subduous moral way, who serve as a bountiful bearer of all, sustaining, preserving, and spreading Manjunat's victorious doctrine, who masterfully accomplished magnificent prayers honoring the three sublime ones, saved of myself and others your disciples. Please, live long.
do 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 ba ba do 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 ba ba do 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 ba 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 do do do. Copy back. Shoo, 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 shoo. Lulu dream, Kawelu electric sheep.
So due to the early nature of the hour, we'll drop back to the original time of 5:45 tomorrow morning. That's the last chance to take precepts. You virtue beggars. So the Friday's tentative schedule will be posted, but what you need to know is we'll do an hour here at 6:45, so an extra hour sleep there, and then the long life initiation will start at 10, then we'll see what happens. If you have malas or anything you want blessed, they need to be on the special place that'll be there for them before 8 o'clock Friday morning, which is when Rinpoche will start his preparation, preferably the night before. If you can help with the tsog or preparing or distributing tsog, there's sign-up sheets out there. There's now a sign-up sheet for people who need rides to the airport on Sunday. Tomorrow, Geshe-la, refuge will be part of the long life initiation, so Geshe-la will give an explanation about refuge and other things tomorrow at 4 o'clock here. That's about enough, I think. Thank you. Emily, I need you.
I have 2 small packages that came addressed to Light of the Path without names on them. One of them I opened. If you ordered some B6 vitamins, your dozen bottles are here. There's also a package that was shipped by Deutsche Post, so if you were expecting something from Germany, I didn't open that one. I don't know what's in it. Neither of them had names on them, so just come and see me. And also if Siobhan D'Antonio